Sparking Zero has done it. Oh my goodness, this actually makes me so happy. Not because it's just like, oh wow, a lot of people are playing this game right now, but it's just to show how big, how far we've come with Dragon Ball since, you know, the beginning of this whole series, right? As time has passed, you know, it's just been getting more and more fans, and honestly, like, this blows my mind, okay? Not to say that it's like unexpected necessarily, but like when it comes to Dragon Ball and like arena fighting anime games, they don't get this big. It doesn't get better than this, right? So massive shout outs to DB Sparking News for posting this. Over 100,000 people are on Sparking Zero right now, making it the biggest fighting game launch of all time. Now, you could, you know, consider other games if you want to say multiverses, or we'll go over some of these other games and stuff, but, I mean, it's up to you. At this point in time, I'm going to give Sparking Zero the W because I think it deserves it. That's what I'm trying to get at with this, okay? Sparking Zero, with the amount of love and care and effort that, you know, the team has put into it, the promotion from Bandai, just everything, okay? Bandai and Spike Chunsoft have just been going so hard on this game, you know, compared to any other anime or arena fighting game that I've ever seen in the history of arena fighting games, right? And there are a lot of them. There are definitely a lot of them. Sparking Zero has definitely pushed past the point of it just being, you know, for the fans necessarily. This is like a worldwide phenomenon type of thing, right? Which Dragon Ball has always been that, but I'm saying that Sparking Zero is like in the mainstream now. Like, I'm seeing people picking up this game, playing this game, who don't even really care for Dragon Ball or anime. They just say, oh, this game just really plays awesome. It's a cool fighting game. Fighting game fans that don't even like anime, they're probably on this right now, okay? 101,058 people, okay? That's the all-time peak, right? That's currently going on right now, and it's even more than that. Okay, I'm going to show you guys in just a second. So the reason for that being is because Sparking Zero is now officially out for everyone. No early access anymore. It's now here. Anybody can pick it up and play it. Obviously, you got to spend money on it, right? And that's why I kind of brought up Multiverses, because I think Multiverses had like 158,000 or something like that. And the reason why that game was so big and popular and really played, and now it's kind of dead, is because it was free, okay? It was a free-to-play game. If Sparking Zero was a free-to-play game, which that would be ridiculous if they actually made this beautiful work of art free-to-play, right? But if they made this game free-to-play, I can guarantee you that shit would be like 500K to probably 1 million people. I'm not even over-exaggerating. I don't think that's an over-exaggeration, okay? Because there are a lot of people that have told me that they want to play this game, but they can't, either because they can't afford it, they don't have a PS5, etc., right? Or they can't get a good PC or anything like that. But I would advise you, if there's any way in hell that you can try this game, play this game, own it for yourself, get it, okay? You know, I would love to do more giveaways and stuff. I gave away 3 copies, which, you know, I already picked the winners and everything. But like I said, if you can try to find a way to get this game in your possession, do it, okay? Do it. If I was going to recommend any Dragon Ball game to anybody, it would be this game. This is the #1 game that I think you have to play. It has everything. It's a love letter to the fans. You know, I love Xenoverse 2 to death. I love Fighters. I love Kakarot. I love all the Dragon Ball games, Dokkan Legends. But this game is just doing it everything that you could have asked for, okay? For the most part. Obviously, people have their, you know, gripes about it, whatever it may be. Let's go ahead and jump into SteamDB right now. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Okay, this was like maybe an hour ago that this post was actually posted. How long ago was it? Okay, it was a little over an hour ago, right? We're not going to get specific. 122,414 people. It just keeps rising. It's overflowing, okay? The power level, it is literally over 100,000, 120,000. That's amazing. That's amazing. Again, it's awesome to see that a lot of people are playing this game, but it's more that I know people are enjoying this game. It's not just, oh, we're jumping in, we're trying it out or whatever. No, these people, I know they're loving it. They're having a great time. They're playing with their friends, you know? They're playing story mode. There's so many things in this game. Guys, there's so much stuff in this game that I haven't even touched yet. I have not even touched the story mode yet, okay? I'm saving that. I'm gonna savor that as much as possible. Right now, I've just been playing the game, trying to learn the mechanics, you know, understand everything, get back into the Tenkaichi feel with it, and it's just Oh my god, I love it. It's I love it. It's amazing. It's a fucking work of art, I swear. So yeah, 122,000 people in the game right now is beautiful. Now, let's go over the actual peak, the trend of how this has been going on. So early access launched and peaked at around 91,000 people. That's still a lot. That was early access. Now we're like 30K, almost 40K people, you know, out here, okay? And obviously it goes down, but the lowest it got to was around like 30K people or whatever, okay? And that's depending on if they have school, work, you know, people. That's usually the time when it's going to be the downtime, okay? This house, every game has a down, you know, a low trend of it, okay? But then it got back up to like 70K, went back down like 20K, goes down, up, and then boom! As soon as the game launched, it spiked up immediately to 101,000 people, okay? And it just went up again and up again. So as you can see right now, it's just going to keep going up. I don't know if this is going to be the true peak. I have no idea if it's going to be even more than this. I'm going to imagine probably by maybe this weekend, we might see the most amount of people playing this game just because more people are going to be off. Right now, people are usually or tend to be off from like work or school or whatever it may be. But you know how it is. It's you know, still a weekday. Tomorrow is Friday. So, you know, people still have either like work or school. So, I think, okay, I truly believe we could definitely rise up. Okay. I can't even predict how many other people will get into this game, but as time passes, more and more people are going to be playing. I think that there's going to be less people dropping the game or leaving the game compared to, you know, the ratio of people that are going to be coming in. So I think we might see an even greater number than this by this weekend. Okay. Give me your bets. All right. Let's make a bet. How many people do you think are going to be playing this game by this weekend? Will we see 150,000? Could it get up to 200,000? I don't know about that. I think that's a little bit crazy. But hey, anything's possible if enough people are picking this game up, and we'll just see. I'm going to be following this, and I'll make an update if we can break the 122,000 people, because this is currently what I'm seeing right now, okay? Now, if you go to the most played fighting games, Sparking Zero is right now, at least currently, the most played fighting game, okay? Obviously, it's brand new. It just released, so that would make sense. But 122,000 people is insane. That's the all-time peak. Now, this Nautica, or I don't even know, Nautica Blade Point, this game, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever heard of this. There's so many games that look the same these days to me. This is considered a fighting game. Now, the all-time peak of that was 385,000. So if you want to count that, absolutely. Is this an arena fighter? I don't know. I would still say Sparking Zero is probably still at this point in time the biggest arena fighter, at least anime game specific. Like, I think Naruto Storm might have been that game. Maybe. I don't know. And I mean Naruto Storm 4. But we'll actually go through the trends here. Like, Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 are massive fighting games. And even those didn't get up to, they didn't even get close. Street Fighter 6 was at 70,000 players as the all-time peak. Tekken 8 was at around 50,000. Okay, 49,000, right? For Honor or whatever. Is that even a fighting game? I didn't even know. Is that a fighting game? Oh, I guess it is. Okay, these are some games that I don't even play, right? Party Animals, right? But yeah, the Party Animals had 104,000 players. That's crazy, dog. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like, Street Fighter and Tekken, when you think of fighting games, Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, those are the games, right? And Mortal Kombat didn't even get up to that. Now, Xenoverse 2, let's put this in perspective. Okay, Xenoverse 2, I would say, alongside Fighters, are the two biggest anime games, right? 19,000 people. 19,000 people was the all-time peak for Xenoverse 2. Look how far we've come. This is what I mean. This is how far we've come. Xenoverse 2 at the time, that was the biggest Dragon Ball game. When it first released, that shit was rocking everyone's shit. Like, we messed with it. We loved it, okay? When it first came out. But it was only at like 19,000. And this is, guys, keep in mind, this is just Steam, okay? This is just Steam. Think about how many players are on PS5. I want you to, there's got to be 2 million people playing this game right now. I'm not even over exaggerating. Like, if 122,000 people are playing, on just Steam. PS5, it's over, y'all. Okay, maybe I am over-exaggerating. I'm going crazy right now. I'm like at a sparking zero high right now. Like, it's insane, dude. Losing my voice over this. Fighters, only 44,000 people. That's kind of crazy, dude. I thought Fighters was like at least like 70,000, at least for Steam. Because I knew Fighters was more played than Xenoverse 2. The all-time peak, I know for a fact. But that just goes to show like the trend of it, okay? As more of these competitive or these like fighting related Dragon Ball games come out, I don't consider Kakarot just because that's like an action RPG. But even that game only had like 25K or whatever at the all-time peak. Again, this is just for Steam, but Fighters, like, it just goes to show, like, that was again super hype when it first came out and everything. But Sparking Zero is that game. It is breaking records. Is Naruto even on here? Okay, so Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 only had 8,000 people. Again, more people, way more people were playing on, you know, PlayStation and shit, okay? But yeah, that's insane to me. Now, where does it stack up right now? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is currently the number 5 game right now. That is insane. It's blowing every anime game out of the water, dude. Like Counter-Strike and Dota, those games are always going to be at the top. Easy, okay? Those people play that shit religiously, like on Steam, okay? PC, Counter-Strike, CSGO, all that shit, they go hard on it. So almost 500,000 people make sense, but to see Sparking Zero getting up to the 6 digits is very impressive. And again, you can call me a glazer, whatever it may be. I don't even care at this point, dude. I am a fucking glazer. Krispy Kreme donuts up in this bitch. You already know it, dude. Like, Baldur's Gate. That was super popular, okay? It's beating out Baldur's Gate. It's beating out Call of Duty, PUBG. Like, these are big games, y'all. Apex Legends. Does anybody play Apex Legends? But, dude, that blows my mind that there are 50,000 people playing Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. That's insane. How old that game is and people were playing that shit. Like, Xenoverse 2 right now, I'm very impressed Xenoverse 2 has more players than Fighters. That's actually insane. That's crazy. People said that when Sparking Zero came out, Xenoverse 2 would be dead. Sparking Zero is out right now and everybody's playing it, and there are still over 1,000 people playing Xenoverse 2. I told y'all people would still be playing this game, y'all. People doubted me. They were like, oh no, nobody's gonna be playing this game when Sparking Zero comes out. It has the same consistent amount of players it's had for the past like 4 or 5 years. It has usually peaked at like 1,000 people. It's very, very consistent. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's actually shocking how consistent Xenoverse 2's player base is. That just shows that it has a very dedicated fan base. But I don't want to make this about Xenoverse 2. Shout out to Xenoverse 2 though. I love that game. I'm still going to be playing it. Can't wait for that new DLC. But I'm just saying, like, y'all, I had to gush over this shit. Like, this is crazy. Sparking Zero's beating Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, Apex Legends, and PUBG. I never thought I'd see the day, dog. A Dragon Ball game? You gotta be kidding me. All right, last bit of news just to end off the video here. This one is big. This is what you need to know. Dragon Ball Daima. This is big. I don't care if you don't like Dragon Ball Daima. You better glaze this shit, okay? Because I'm gonna be glazing it. Not even that. This is Toriyama's last work, y'all. Give it a chance, all right? Dragon Ball Daima Episode 1 releases on Crunchyroll. 10 a.m. PT. 1 p.m. ET, okay? Get on Crunchyroll. I think it's also going to be on Netflix in a few days, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be on a lot of streaming platforms, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So, 2 hours after the premiere on Fuji TV in Japan, we'll be able to watch this, okay? So, 10 a.m. PST, it's going to be 12 p.m. CST, and I think 1 p.m. EST. Okay, I mean, he put it right there, but I do CST as well because that's, you know, my time zone. Man, I need to relax. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it for this video. I just had to talk about this because it's just so much to take in, and I love it. I love it. I love this community. I love everything that Dragon Ball represents, and we're here. We are here. We've made it. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, this is the best time to be alive. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.